Hi, my name is Courtney Garcia, and I'm an academic advisor for the College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Oregon. And today I would like to talk to you about the importance of taking your math and chemistry placements if you are an incoming STEM major at the University of Oregon. We want to help you make your registration experience easy. And to do that, we recommend that you get started on your placements as soon as you can. This will ensure that you can register for the correct courses during your introduction advising meeting this summer. Also, the earlier you start, the more time you will have to review and improve your scores if needed. You might be asking, do I need to take both math and chemistry placements? Well, it depends. The following is a list of STEM majors that only require the math placement: computer science, cybersecurity, data science, math and computer science, math, environmental studies, multidisciplinary science, physics, and psychology. The majors listed here with an asterisk by them do have an option to take chemistry to meet degree requirements, but it's not required. So if you have an interest in chemistry, or maybe you're pre-health, then you will plan to take the chemistry assessment, even if you are in one of these majors. These are not all of the majors at U of O that require math. So if you're watching this and you know that you need math for your major, or you're planning to do the Bachelor of Science, you will also want to take the math assessment. So step one, start with taking the math placement and plan to spend 1 to 2 hours on it. Step two, reflect on that placement score to determine if you want to review and retake it or not. So to do this, consider what the last math class you took in high school was and how long ago it was to help you decide if you should review and retake. Or you could also decide to start at a lower level than you placed. However, the ALEKS assessment is fairly accurate at placing students in their correct level. Most students place close to the last math class they took if it was recent. Plan to spend around 4 to 5 hours in the review modules if you plan to retake the assessment to improve your score. If you already have transfer credit, which could come in the form of AP or IB or credit from another college for Math 111 through 251 that you plan to transfer in, we still recommend taking the placement assessment as a review and to ensure that you are prepared for your next math and chemistry class. The following is a table of math courses at U of O and their corresponding ALEKS scores. So the table shows the math course number and their titles. These are not all of the math courses offered at the U of O, and your ALEKS assessment might provide additional courses when it gives you your score. But these are the ones that you will likely be taking as a STEM major. Step three, determine if you should take the chemistry placement. The following is a list of STEM majors that require both math and chemistry: biochemistry, biology, chemistry, human physiology, neuroscience, environmental science, and earth science. Environmental science has a little caveat that depending on the focal area you choose, you may need 3 terms of chemistry, or you might not need chemistry. But chemistry is still recommended if you choose the focal area that doesn't require it. This is something to talk further about when you meet with your advisor this summer for advising. You don't need to take the chemistry assessment if you place into and plan to take Math 101. You already have credit for Chem 111 or 221, although it is still recommended if you would like to review, and it's a helpful review for future chemistry courses. And your major doesn't require chemistry and or you don't plan to take it at the U of O. This slide shows how math correlates with chemistry and is the reason why we say take the math assessment first. So again, if you place into Math 101, you won't plan to take chemistry that first term, and you don't need to take the assessment yet. If you place into Math 111 and plan to take that, you could start with Chem 111 fall term, or you could take the Chem placement, and if you reach a score of 75% or higher, you can waive Chemistry 111 and start with Chemistry 221 winter term when you're taking Math 112. If you place into Math 112 or Math 246, 251, you will want to take the chemistry placement. Math 246, 251, which is calculus, if you start with that, you do have the option to place into advanced general chemistry if you reach a score of 85% or higher on the assessment. You might be asking, do I really need chemistry my first term? Well, at the U of O, you need to take and pass at least one term of chemistry to be able to register for a biology course. For this reason, most students with a science major and or who are pre-health will start general chemistry and math in their first year and biology in their second. Chemistry courses are sequenced and not all levels are offered every term. For instance, you can only start the general chemistry sequence in fall or winter terms. And the Chem 111 foundation course is only offered fall or summer terms. So it is recommended to start in the fall if you can with chemistry. Also, not all majors require that you take the chemistry labs, which is Chem 227 through 229. This is something you can check on when you meet with your advisor this summer during summer introduction. Step 4, understand the ALEKS chemistry placement. So we ask you to take the math placement first, and you might think the ALEKS chemistry placement is formatted the same, but it's not. It's different. Unlike the math placement, your initial knowledge check is not your final score on the chemistry placement. And it is normal to score low on that knowledge check. This is because you likely haven't had chemistry for a while, probably since your sophomore year of high school. As you work in the chemistry modules, you will increase your score. You need to work in the modules to get to 75% to be able to take general chemistry, starting with Chem 221 and the 227 lab. And you need a score of 85% to take the general chemistry, advanced general chemistry, Chem 224H and Chem 227 lab. Advanced general chemistry has smaller sections with research faculty and is recommended for chemistry and biochemistry majors and those interested in research, as long as you have the corresponding math score, which is calculus. Plan to spend 1 to 2 hours on the initial knowledge check and then around 10 to 12 hours in the modules to reach 75%. This is another reason to get started as soon as you can. I know it seems like it's a lot of hours, but if you break it up over a week or more, it won't seem so bad. For further information about both the chemistry and math placement, go to testing.uoregon.edu and click on undergraduate tests. This is where you can access the tests as well. That's it from me for now. Thank you for watching and go Ducks.